Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So hopefully the footage isn't too shaky and you can kind of hear me. I'm not wearing a microphone today just because I wanted to do something really nice, simple and easy, but I am back out in the Thompson Okanagan for a couple of days. I came in last night or yesterday afternoon and I was originally only going to stay for one night and a day, but I ended up kind of changing my plans and I'm actually staying for 2 nights now. But tonight it is beautiful out. It is around 6 o'clock in the evening and the smoke has completely cleared out, unlike the last time that I was here. So I thought we would do a photo walk. So I am just kind of walking around the local area trying to do some intimate landscape photography, and I thought I would just bring you along with me. All right, so I really love how the light is hitting this bunch of trees right here. It's actually hitting it in a really pretty way that's not really coming off on camera right now, but it's really pretty. So I tried photographing it from a couple different angles. Originally I was thinking of shooting this area right here, but then as I kind of moved around, I ended up really liking actually backlighting it this way, so capturing more of these leaves over here. So this is kind of the first spot I thought I would stop, just because I really like how the light is hitting this bunch of trees right here. All right, so I've been really drawn to like flowers and plants. So as I was walking here, I also just noticed how the light was hitting these bunch of plants right here, and I just really liked all of like the shadows and the lines, especially on this one right here. So I kind of stopped and took a photo of this little guy. Alright, so when it comes to camera gear, when I specifically go on photo walks like I am tonight, where I want to primarily go for like a nice evening stroll at golden hour just to get some fresh air, but I want to bring my camera with me in order to get some photos and everything, I like the 25mm because it's just so small and lightweight. I can sling it over my shoulder if I wanted to, and I kind of forget that it's there. It's not too cumbersome to deal with, so that's why I specifically like the 25mm. I have the camera strap on today just because I was photographing on the water and everything. But so whenever I'm doing intimate landscape photography, I'm really paying attention to the characteristics of the place that I am wandering about. So as I've been walking, I've been actually finding a lot of the times there's like fruit on the trees or berries on the bushes. So it looks like there's apples on this one. I saw some berries earlier, and I think I saw apples again earlier before that. So I really kind of look for characteristics within the area that I'm wandering, and then I also really try to focus in on a specific element of it and not do like we're not going for grand landscapes here. We're really going for like intimate details. So I prefer to like really shoot at a minimalistic style and like singling out a specific subject. So in this case, there's a lot of apples in this tree, and what I really like is this single one right here. All right, so I have no idea what this plant is, but it's this guy right here, and it's like so weird. Like it's almost like there's like a hole inside of it, and I'm finding them everywhere. Like this one too is like it, and this one's actually like it. Like there's these plants that have like almost like a hollowing hole, and I'm just not sure what they are. So I'm gonna have to ask my dad when I get back because I'm very intrigued. There's like, it's almost like a plant honeycomb. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very interesting though. Alright, so I think I'm gonna start heading on back to the campsite. We've been walking for about 45 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. I think I twisted my ankle a little bit earlier today because it's quite sensitive to walk on, so I think I'm gonna start heading back. But I hope you've really been enjoying all of the intimate landscape photography photos so far. Before we head back, I was walking and look how many berries there are. I feel like I haven't ever noticed this before, and I don't know, maybe it's because of the time that I typically come out this way, but there are just so many berries in the tree. Like, I've seen these berries, I've seen red, orange berries, I've seen apples. Like, there's so many berries in the tree, which makes me think that, I don't know, like maybe there's gonna be quite a bit of like bears or wildlife. I haven't really seen, all I've seen are eagles so far. So, but yeah, tons of berries that I've been taking photos of. All right, so something that I have been trying to work on is balancing my photos better. So I picked this up from Sarah Marino, but basically you break the photo down into quarters and you make sure that the photo is like well balanced. And so I've been trying to work on that lately. And I really like with this particular bush is I like having the three. So I'm just trying to work on balancing the photo. But yeah, that's just something I have been working on. Everyone, so I'm almost back at the campsite. We've been out for like 2 hours. It's just about 8 o'clock, and it's funny because I'm pretty sure we only walked like a kilometer. I was focusing and like stopping a lot to get photos of a lot of like the small scenes, a lot of the intimate landscapes in this local area. So really focusing on like certain elements of this area, so like the flowers and the plants and the trees and the berries and all of that kind of stuff. My ankle is pretty sore. It's getting like sore and sore as I keep walking, so I'm very thankful I'm almost at the campsite, and I forgot water, so I'm also very thirsty, so I'm very glad that I'm gonna be back soon. It's pretty hot and humid right now too, so I almost need to go for like a dip in the lake, but I love this area. It is so beautiful, it's so naturey. I don't know if it's because Kelowna has just been so crowded and busy and very city-like and very like go go go, that it's just been really nice to be able to get out in places like this and do some nature photography. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then hit that like button and subscribe. Maybe buy me a cup of coffee, and I'll see you in the next one.